So, from last session, you were given the assignment to go kill Terry Panner, who the Dark Lord had tried to kill but failed to, and now he is living on someone's shoulder, as a face, as you do. Vivica, having been one of the alma mater of Terry Panner's school, the Magical University of Iowa, MU of I, applied for the abjuration professor position there, which was recently vacated, as it often is. On your way there, you met Witchred, a very large man who keeps the grounds of MU of I, who you immediately killed by smashing him with a gondola. Then
that was me.
I do want to point out we didn't crush him with the gondola. He was bonked on the head, and his flesh and bones was shot straight to the underworld, and leaving him perfectly skinned.
There was because the horde definitely ate a lot of what was left of Witchred.
The soul was bonked straight to the underworld.
His soul was bonked, and he was perfectly skinned, like you wish boiled eggs would be.
And so now the boatman is currently wearing the skin of this killed man. It's a little rotty, a little got some holes in it. It's not perfect, but it is.
We cannot explain the holes inside of this perfectly skinned being.
Does this skin make my butt look big?
Saggy.
Yes.
It was a bit saggy. So in order to both get the horde into the school and to fill out Witchred's form, the horde decided that they wanted to make this an oh no pinata and fill the skin of Witchred with rats. What a nightmare we have wrought.
Truly.
I wish I was that crazy. So the crew entered into the school, where the headmaster met them, gave them a tour, and which ended in the Great Hall, where they started plotting about how they wanted to kill Terry Panner, overheard by an imp, which was promptly killed, which was then overheard by Himini by Himini Grind, a student who has taken a liking to Vivica, who was taking a liking back, and Bucky was sorted into his house disguised as a student, using paper bags as both a uniform and a mask to hide his goblin nature. After being sorted into other house, the house where anyone who doesn't fit into the other three houses, brave, smart, and evil, go. The group went to the abjuration class, where they did finally meet Terry Panner, but not before meeting up with the divination professor, Professor Beasley, who saw Vivica and immediately started screaming about how she was going to murder someone on school grounds, but was swiftly apprehended and detained by the headmaster, as he has been doing this for a while, and every time he's met Vivica has accused her of murder. So we come back now, after the abjuration class. You've all had a chance to meet the heroes, and are now meeting in Vivica's office, planning out your next moves.
Boatman is pacing back and forth.
Vivica,
He was in the room with us, and now he's gone. I could have smashed him right away if one of you had given me the signal.
We can try and... Oh, go ahead.
We are so in sync. Boatman, I didn't want to bring it up the first time you did this because it seemed a bit nitpicky, but if you ever get viscera on my shoes again, I will smash you into little dust and then turn you into pottery, my man. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
I understand. I think it's kind of funny that you think you could smash me, seeing as how I am big and you are small.
It's called magic. What are you talking about?
Ma-
I don't have to do it with my hands.
Magic was the Dark Lord had magic. And look where it got him. Magic was stopped by the power of love.
I love destroying my enemies.
I also love destroying my enemies.
Speaking of love, you've got a weird obsession with this 13-year-old Himini. I mean, what's going on there? Every time you talk to her, you just...
Yeah, you forming bonds with the enemy, are you?
Yeah.
I'm a teacher here. I'm supposed to not
You're
kill
not
every child
actually
on sight,
a
aren't I?
teacher.
What do you say? I talked over you.
You're not actually a teacher.
Yes, I am. I signed all the paperwork. It's called diversifying your income stream.
I'm just saying, maybe if you paid attention to every student and not just one, then we'd have a better time connecting with Terry. And I would feel better as a person.
I will say that Himini there is going to be a big problem because she is really observant.
She's very observant. And if I get her to like me, if I get her to trust me, I can convince her to not be around him every second of the day so that when we do crush his bones, she won't be there.
And I will
we
crush
get
his
an
bones.
easier way to escape.
Or we could do what we were thinking originally and lead Terry Banner into the forbidden cornfields and then trap him and snack on him.
You can absolutely do that, but I would prefer fewer witnesses. And also, I don't know. She has potential. I like her spark.
I'll do whatever you all want. I'll play your little stealth game, but
Thank you.
give me the signal, all right? As soon as I get Terry Panner and myself in a room alone, I will take my gondola and I will turn him into paste.
That sounds fantastic.
Also, we collectively decided that we would like to eat that Devin Bigback character.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
that little
really
nerdy
remember him.
kid.
He seems
I don't
kind
have
of
any problems
important.
with that. He doesn't seem like he's going far in life.
Yeah, he doesn't
Okay.
seem very important.
Well, do we have anything else we need to address? Because I'm pretty satisfied with this. Also, I have to grade papers.
That is true. All right, well, I will be around Brave House if anyone needs me.
Oh, Boatman, my
Needs
man.
us.
Maybe you shouldn't be wandering around associating with the entire populace that knows the man that you killed and are impersonating with
All right,
the
well-
deteriorating skin of...
Well, I am a custodian now. I have to play my part.
You're a groundskeeper, dude. Come on. Get your
hide on
stripes
the
straight.
grounds where they can't smell your rotting skin.
Are custodian
Please.
and groundkeeper not the same thing?
He has multiple roles.
Okay, okay. Sorry. I am a stranger in a strange land, if you will. I spend most of my time in the underworld.
Mhm.
That's been established. All right, well, what should I do then?
Hide
I
on
mean-
the grounds where no one can see you, like I just said.
All right, I will hide inside someplace where no one
kitchens?
can see me.
Maybe your house?
I do have a house now, don't I? Well, I will go there and I should probably feed that dog. And Boatman will walk out of the room. He crouches very low. He's almost crawling so that he can get his entire body and the gondola through the door.
He did this to enter the classroom the first time.
Absolutely. It's a magical school, so this is definitely not strange.
Yeah, as you walk out, you can see that there is a student being like, "Oh, Wichtred, I really wish we could make bigger doors for you, but
What can we do as magicians?
I turn and I say, "It's a living," and then I walk away.
All right. So the boatman heads off to Wichtred's cottage. I assume with the horde in tow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we are kind of sort of the same. We go to the same place now.
Well, now that the horde is inside the school, they can spread out if they want, but because they are, to the untrained eye, just a bunch of rats.
Yeah.
I have written here that we sent some as messengers for something. I don't remember what that was though.
You did send a few to the library to plant some information there about true love, in order to attempt to get Himini and John Haxley out to the Forbidden Cornfield.
That was
Like
my idea.
one of us remembered that.
Because if we kill the friends first, then Terry will be alone. He won't have the power of love and friendship. So
Talk about some deja vu right there. Must be the power of this classroom. You just walk through the doorway and you forget what you were talking about like 10 minutes ago, and then you have to relive that whole conversation.
Ah, yes, the doorway for forgetfulness. I installed those all over.
Okay.
What were we saying?
Get out of my class.
Okay.
Okay.
Get out
All right,
of
I'm
my
gonna
class.
go try and find where
rats.
other house is then.
Oh, it's down in like the broom closet or something. Nobody cares about that house, so
Oh,
wherever they
okay.
could fit it. I'm sure you'll find it somehow. Bye,
Bye.
child.
See ya. Toots.
Excuse me. Mind your manners.
So Bucky, you go looking for other house. This is with knowing that it's in a broom closet somewhere. You start checking out all the closets. Eventually you do find one. There is a broom that just has like big muscly arms, who's standing in front of a doorway, in front of a broom closet.
Hello. Muscly arms. Are you attached to a muscly person?
Are you into
look,
this?
It's just a broom, but it's got these big old like wooden muscle like bodybuilder arms.
Oh, hello there. I'm gonna try and shake the hand of the wooden arm broom.
It shakes your hand and like does like a little like nod.
A nod back. Are you one of them flying brooms? I've always wanted to fly.
It like strokes its not chin, and like hovers up a little bit.
Oh, so you are a flying broom. Could be maybe a way to lure Terry Panner. I hear he does broom stuff. Maybe I could challenge him to a race or something. Would you be my broom? Or is that insulting?
It thinks for a minute. Go ahead and talk it over.
Okay.
So this is a move. You were trying to convince someone to help you on
Yeah.
If this works, I want you to know that legally you have to cheat by just having the broom punch Terry in the face. Don't even, like, oh, what's race? Look at my broom. And he just cold clocks it. That is the only way we may proceed.
Okay. So I am inspirational. So I can try and and I would look really cool if I was riding this broom.
You would look really cool. Okay, I want you right now to give me like the inspirational. How are you inspired? You want to make this guy reach for the stars. Together, you could beat
Listen,
any
friends.
other team at Magical Polo. I mean, there's a lot of stuff.
Right. Listen, friends, I'm kind of in a tight spot here, and I have been for my whole life. But I just have a feeling that with our friendship, the two of us, I could get out of debt. With you, we could be the strong arm. We could go do circuses. We could go. I mean, the sky's the limit. If you're not into circuses, I mean, I can get buff and we could do sports and be, the best friend, buff, broom, and child act. What do you say, friend?
Sorry, did you already roll?
No, I didn't.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
A 2 and a 6.
Ooh, that is a success.
Sweet.
It like again strokes its non-chin, and it like points to you can see that there's a poster on the wall that is for a Magical Polo game between Brave House and Other House that is coming up tomorrow.
Oh yeah, with the broom like you, I'm totally gonna get on the team.
It does it holds its hand out to the Predator like handshake.
The what?
You ever seen Predator?
Uh-uh.
Oh, okay. It reaches its hand out to grasp your forearm. It's like that.
Oh, okay.
Comrade.
You're stronger than I thought you'd be.
It lifts you. It fully lifts you up and like bench presses you, and then puts you back down. And then it reaches up and opens up the broom closet, and you can see that there is it opens up into a large like dorm and like common area with a broom closet theme.
No way, dude! Broomy, is that your name? Can I call you that, dude? Is this the Other House dorm? It's
nods.
literally in the broom closet. Oh my gosh! All right. Broomy, you and me, all the way to the end.
It nods again. And yeah, inside you can see there are more people from Other House talking about the upcoming game. They're very excited. Although you can see there are a few people who are sitting off to the side who are less excited because Other House doesn't win at anything.
Okay, I'm gonna try and scope out who looks like they're the captain of the team.
Oh, absolutely. You you scope out the team. Do one of you want to jump in as the team captain?
Yeah, dude.
Hey, can I still talk to Broomy?
But Broomy will follow you in.
Okay.
Okay, so are we just coming up on me having a conversation?
Yeah,
Or-
so they walk in and you're talking with the rest of the group. You're actually missing a player for Magical Polo. One of the students was recently disintegrated in a duel.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
they
like,
do.
honestly, we don't even need that kind of person on our team. Like, who thinks about, protecting their best friend's honor over actually showing up to our team, right? Right? So, like, come on. We've got to find someone to replace this dude who team first. I said it last week.
You
but
hear,
like I mean it this time.
you hear crinkle, 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 and you see the student who recently was assigned to your house approaching. They have they're kind of like odd blank stare, that unblinking stare forward at you, but they look very put together.
For another house student, of course.
For another house student.
Hi, newbie. Can I help you?
Hey there, Captain. I heard you were looking for a new player. Like to put
Yeah,
my
do
name
you-
in the ring.
Oh.
Now, I may
okay.
not look it, but
No.
my father is a professional Marco Polo, Magic Polo player. And I think that I could be a real asset to you.
He puts a hand on Bucky's shoulder, and like he is like weirdly like deep talking. It's like, it's okay, man. You don't have to prove anything to your daddy here. You don't have to join this team. It's all right.
No, I want to play. Just me and my friend Broomy here, we're going to take those Brave House losers down.
Okay, but like, what position do you play?
The same one as Terry Panner. And also I'm very flexible. But yes.
James, what position was the person who was disintegrated? Like, how hard a time do I get to give her?
Ooh. I'll say there are 4 positions. There's the goalie. There is the runner. There is the defender. And then there is the finder.
I love playing Finder and Polo.
Yeah.
They're just looking for people's goggles.
Yeah. Well, the way Magical Polo works is that
These your reins?
the way Magical Polo works is that there is a ball that must be batted around on staves, and there's goals on either side. So you're on the broom, you hit the ball with your staff into the goal, and that gives you a point. The defenders are there because they release a bunch of magical monsters as part of this. So there'll be griffins and gargoyles all trying to kill the students. So the defenders are there. They don't get stabs, they get swords, and they have to just start like stabbing dragons. And generally try to keep their team alive. They're not allowed to stab other students, unfortunately.
Right.
But they are allowed to stab at animals so that they go and attack other people. And use any magic that they want to try and manipulate the monsters into killing other students. And then there is the finder, which is at the beginning of the match, there is a haystack, and they drop a needle in it. And then they use magic to make that haystack explode and like become a vortex around the arena. And the finder has to go find that needle. And if they do, their team wins.
Naturally.
Yes.
So
Okay.
Technically,
So-
they only get 1,000 points, and then the game ends. So if you do manage to score over 1,000 points, it doesn't matter who if you get the needle or not.
Okay. So you say that you're a finder.
yeah. Yep.
Okay.
That's the one that I am.
So
Been
that-
training
that
since I was a
does-
little lad.
that
Human
does
lad.
explain the smaller physique.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that means you're probably a pretty good, pretty good sorcerer. Show us some magic.
Magic is my middle name. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna pull out my whip,
Okay.
because it can grab small items and
Yeah.
pretend that it is enchanted.
So this is just a
Yeah.
mundane whip that you are just good with.
Yeah.
You're just Indiana Jones. You're like, behold, it's magnetic.
Indiana Jones is a magical man.
Exactly. Yeah.
Go ahead.
See this thing? I enchanted it. I'm enchanting it right now.
Okay. To do what?
Watch and
Okay.
learn. And they're gonna try and grab the drink out of Captain's hand.
Okay.
It's just a red
I am
Solo
definitely
cup.
going to say that this is going to be a cunning ploy.
Okay. I mean, I would look cool, but I don't want to overuse it. I don't know. What do you think? The whip and looking cool, or just the whip?
I feel like this is whipping looking cool.
Okay.
Yeah, if
This
you
is a
would
very
look
cool
up,
way to use it.
this will be amazing. This will be so sick. Like, I would
It's
lose
true,
my
it's
mind in
true.
real life.
Ready? Oh, 3 and a 1.
Ooh, that, my friends, is a critical failure.
Oh,
This is the first
no.
critical failure of the game.
Woo!
So,
Wah.
the way critical failures work is if you ever fail a roll and any of the dice came up as a 1, the player who failed the roll gives me a prompt, me, the GM,
Instantly
a
dies.
prompt.
Not the character, the player.
You give me a 1-word prompt and I will describe how you fail.
Plants.
Okay. Sorry, just refreshing my rules of the critical failure one time real quick. Okay. Yeah, so you you take the whip, you whip the drink just shatters as it was held in the glass. The captain's hand is now like kind of cut as the drink just falls onto the table on which there is like a potted plant. The one thing that isn't broom closet themed in this entire place, the one spark of light, this drink just falls on it. The plant, you can hear it like scream as it just like withers and like just immediately dies.
Dude, my fireball.
Did somebody,
Oh, the
did
tree.
somebody just
That
take
was a
out the
bad
house
name.
plant? Did somebody just take out the house plant?
Newbie, you killed the house, but you
The
cut.
house plant?
Dude,
it's okay,
That was
it's
my senior
okay.
project, bro.
Hey, I have a friend. I have my mom, actually. She can help
okay.
us
What good is your
fix-
mom here?
Well, she's like a potions teacher or something. She can help you fix it, and you'll totally get an A. It's fine.
Bro, it's not about the A. It's about the love and the care and the passion that went into this plant.
Look,
I'm
don't
just gonna
cry.
pick
No,
up-
don't cry.
Too late. I'm already crying.
One of the larger students, because it has like a gardener hat on and like a trowel. He walks down the stairs, sees the plant is dead, and just faints. So with the critical failure, you do get to write down the lesson that you learned, and you can use that later as part of the as a trait.
Okay.
And once you've used it, it's gone.
Yeah.
Or actually, sorry, it depends. It depends on what you roll. And you can read that up on page 10.
Right. I think the lesson that I've learned is that this house.
I'll see you later there.
Be careful around plants.
Be careful around plants.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Not sure when we're gonna use that one, but we'll see.
Plants are everywhere, man.
That's true. Okay. Look, I'm so sorry. I'm new to this school and I just wanted to fit in and I just wanted to show you how cool of a sorcerer I could be. And I'm so sorry I messed it up.
Well, you don't fit in with me. I'm going to my space.
It's okay. It's all right. You can walk this off, Brett. It's all right. Turns to Bucky. Newbie? That was not very country of you.
And I want to be country, yes. I mean, look, I still think I could help you with the needle thing. I'm a very good finder. I think it's why I'm here in this house, actually.
The cup does understand that it's magic polo before anything else. Hey, team!
Yeah.
Huddle up. And they do a whole thing with, you know, like one is always like, what? I don't know, and like they like eye him down real hard. It's like, all right,
Are they other enough?
yeah, are they the other?
The one true other.
And they turn back and it's like, all right, newbie, we'll give you a shot, mostly because literally no one else stepped up, and we have a plan to blackmail someone into actually, you know, being part of our team, but that's going to take at least 3 days to pull off. So
I am your man for the find your thing and for the blackmail.
good to know. If you can't prove yourself in 3 days for Finder, we'll check you out on that blackmail thing.
I mean, thanks.
Yeah. Now, why don't you like leave before you cause more harm?
Sounds
I am
good.
also bleeding heavily.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I'll just see my way out. I'll figure out where my bed is later. Bye. And I'm actually gonna leave Broomy there.
Yeah, Broomy is the person who's supposed to make sure that no one else gets in who's not in another house.
Okay.
He's the guardian. So unless you need him for something specific, he will hang out at other house.
Cool. I'm gonna head back to Vivica's.
Okay. Yeah, we head back over to Vivica's. But before that, we will cut over to the boatman who has made it back to Wichtred's place.
Alrighty. I will. I'll go in. You know what? This guy probably had some shiny. I'm gonna try and see if I can find some shiny on him.
Okay.
In this house.
In the
How
house.
should we find it first?
Ooh.
Oh yeah,
you're
the
with
board
him.
is with me, right?
Absolutely.
I don't
Uh,
understand how you can keep forgetting about us. We're literally roaming inside of you and always
Well,
touching.
I see outside my body. I don't really think about. Do you think about what's inside your body? I don't.
Oh, you're not ticklish
Can't
at
you
all, sir.
feel that?
I think about what's not inside
my.
my body, which is human flesh.
I don't have any nerves. I don't have any eyeballs. The way I see and perceive the world is sort of magical in nature. I don't know why I've become sort of a gentleman. I need to be more cockney.
You could be whatever you want. We'll still hang out with you.
That is very comforting.
Uh,
All right.
Go ahead and make a look around check.
That sounds excellent. You know what? My motivation to support my undead family comes into play here.
Absolutely.
I gotta pay the bills. So let's see.
and we're gonna use our pet fleas to help us search.
Yeah, they're like little like bloodhounds.
Yeah.
I got a 3, so I
We
think
also
I
got a
failed.
3.
Yeah.
The two of you take a look around this man's house. Turns out he lives in a one-room shack off of a groundskeeper salary. There's not a lot here that's worth anything. You do find there's a couple like torn up books that have like various doodles in them that you gather he probably took from like the library, like we're throwing this out bin, that have like various depictions of magical animals, like textbooks on biology and things like that. But other than that, just simple food, like a bag of like kibbles, and that's it.
We instantly eat all of the kibble.
The kibbles are gone.
Bro, I don't really see anything here that could help our cause.
Oh,
There is that dog.
Yeah, and he won't stop barking and whining and sleeping and barking in his sleep.
I know, and I mean, creatures made entirely of bone typically don't have a very good luck with dogs. But my son, my little boy, my little zombie boy, he's always wanted a dog, and I think maybe if I could train this dog, I could get him like a pet.
Could you make him perhaps undead, sir?
Well, I could, but living things are more rare and down in the underworld. And if my boy had like a living dog, he would be like the coolest kid in school. So we'll kill the dog as the last resort. Even in the underworld, like even
You can't kill the dog.
killing
you
a
can
dog
kick
is
the
pretty
dog, but
frowned
you
upon.
cannot kill the
I don't know
dog.
if I feel comfortable about that.
So you approach the dog, which is next to the bloodstain of where you killed its master.
I will. Is it? Oh,
So your
dang it, Horde! You
idea
ate
here
all the
is to-
kibble.
I mean, I still have a little bit in the digestive system. I could.
I'm gonna grab that rat and
Oh!
squeeze it.
It
We're in such a dark place.
okay.
It's not dark if it's
okay,
cartoony.
I'm gonna have you
That's
do
not
a
true.
Yeah,
cunning
it's a
ploy.
squeaky.
not
You
cartoony in my
Bareback
brain.
Billion Mandy.
Go ahead and do a cunning ploy for me.
Okay, can I use my undead family motivation?
Absolutely. You can also use your strength. Don't you have? Is that one of
Oh,
yours?
yeah, I am using my strength. I didn't
You're trying to
even
ring
think
a
about
rat for stuff.
that. Yeah. All right. I got a 6.
Ooh, nice. You managed to not harm the rat while you do this, which is mostly what the roll was for.
Yeah.
As you squeeze it just enough to make it vomit out everything that it has, which is like some kibbles. So you now have some vomit covered kibbles that you can use as a scene trait.
Okay.
So
I will
anything you do
use
with
that.
those will have a +1.
Yeah, I'll immediately use that scene trait to try and tame this dog.
Okay, go ahead and convince. Talk it over. I mean,
I
with the
am
dog.
also disguised as its master, so is that also another scene trait?
Can tell.
Is
I'm
wearing
actually going to
the
give you a -1 because
skin.
it watched you kill and
That's
skin
true.
its master.
Yeah.
So you have the kibbles and the murdering of its most
The
its-
vomit covered kid. You take away his master and his food, and then come back trying to give him vomit covered kibbles.
It equals out, you
not
know?
the smell of his master.
I
Dogs,
mean,
okay.
with
dogs
someone
will
who
eat
has 2
anything.
dogs,
Dogs will
the
eat
vomit's not
anything,
slowing
okay?
them down.
Facts.
All right, so this is undead family and kibble.
Yeah.
That's double 2s. So that's a
So
failure.
that is a failure. It as you get close, it does bite you, and you take 1 harm.
Ah!
So you can feel that.
Go straight to the bone.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll 1 dice for me.
Okay. That's a 5.
Cool. So in the game, every time that you take harm, you have to roll a d6, and if you roll equal to or under the amount of harm that you have, you die.
Mhm.
So there was a chance there of you just instantly dying to a dog, which would have
Yep.
been hilarious. But
That would have been quite the that would have been an event.
would have been an event.
What
This
happens
dog-
to the boatman when he dies? Who's to
Maybe we'll
ferry
find
the
out.
ferryman?
Spoilers. Don't.
Yeah, we'll find out when he dies.
Yeah, we'll find out.
The dog is not having it, which is unfortunate because the dog has been explicitly stated to come out with you when you do detention.
Yeah. Well, Horde, do you have any ideas?
Well, certainly not any that involve you squeezing the guts out of any of us.
It was an impulse.
Frankie doesn't want to talk to you anymore.
Sorry, Frankie.
Yeah,
I
he'd taken
did
a
it.
liking to you, but then you just squeezed him like he was some sort of squeaky toy.
Frankie,
Poor Frankie.
I did it for the lulz.
Frankie just like looks down and shakes his head and then scurries down to like behind the knee.
Ew.
All right. I will what I don't know what else we can do here.
All right. So if you want, we could swipe to a later time, or you guys can all meet back up in Vivica's office.
Is there an information gathering sort of thing?
Yeah, that would be look around.
Okay. I want to, because we're near the Forbidden Forest.
You mean the Forbidden Cornfield?
Forbidden Cornfield, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cornfields
Okay,
are very different from forests.
I will look around and see if I can find any signs of what kind of creatures live in the forbidden cornfield, just to get some information.
Also, part of our plan was to convince Himini that part of the cornfield, like you go there and that's where you find out about your true love, right? So
Yeah.
we could try to find that spot that we already sent to the library.
The spot that you made up?
Yeah. We gotta go there and dress it up, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
The
So-
French rat wants to make it look beautiful.
So while the boatman is looking around, the Horde is going to go ahead and try and set up a makeout point, is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Okay.
It's just a rusty pickup.
The boatman just fully does not understand what the Horde is trying to do. But he'll help if
So-
he's called upon.
So boatman, I want you to go ahead and look around.
All right.
If you have anything that if you tell me how you're doing it, you can try and work your tags into it. I don't think any of them are directly like I'm good at seeing things.
Looking for tracks and I think I don't think any of my tags apply. So
All
I
right.
will just do straight
Straight roll.
roll.
So because there are no tags applied to this, you can't roll any rolls of 6s or instead rolls of 5s.
That's all right. I got 4.
You got 4? All right. You're looking around, following the tracks. You do see that there are tracks of what appear to be some large insect. As you're just kind of like snooping along, you hear something. And out from the corn of the forbidden cornfield, there is a truck that is entirely rusted, has giant spider legs sticking out of it. The wheels are spinning, but it's just moving with these spider legs. As you can see that the front hood is like flapping open up like a jaw as it's just charging at you.
Oh, I'm not having fun.
It's a truck.
It's a truck, giant spider legs.
Okay. I don't know. I have to applaud you on because that is the last thing I ever expected. All right. Well, in order to get out of danger, the boatman is just gonna be like, "Oh," and then he grabs his gun, places it on the ground, the solid earth, and then he gets his oar and he's just gonna row the boat away.
Absolutely. I want you to go ahead and avoid danger.
All right. I'm using my strength and my gondola.
Yeah.
That's a 5.
Okay. I will say that is enough to succeed as you row away. You do see that this spider truck is coming after you. But as you're rowing as fast as you can, you see a combine that you're familiar with those, like the harvesters. Just runs it over, and you see that this combine is wearing like a black cloak, it's quite similar to yours. And like as you look at it, you can see that the cab is just an empty black void with white spots for where the driver would be, similar to how your eyes are. As it looks at you, and like you could swear it gives you a nod as it away.
You cars, your spider car.
The boatman, like, he's never seen anything like this, and he's like, "My world is great."
Yeah, I gotta say that is so a little bit of like maybe existential dread as the cost of getting away, of like you've now seen something that has rocked you to your core.
Yeah, that what was that the combine version of myself? And
what am I? Should I be a farmer?
Right. Well, if that boy gets in there, he's as good as dead. And then I will row across the waves of corn stalks, and I'll get back to the horde and see what they're up to.
Oh, yeah. So Horde, I want you to go ahead and do a cunning ploy in order to set up this the makeout spot.
Sure. We're gonna be using our pet fleas again. And also, because it is a cornfield and we'll be making a little bit of a clearing, I'm going to use my food motivation to like help
Gonna eat
make
everything.
the clearing. Yes.
And how are the fleas helping in this scenario? I'm curious.
So
Directing.
we're like clearing a little spot. We've like gathered some shells and stuff from the shack and a blanket. So they're just like laying
They're
out the blankets,
Cinderella-ing
dusting.
it.
Yeah, they're totally Cinderella-ing.
The most horrifying Cinderella scene.
Yeah. Mhm.
So instead of mice and birds, it's rats and fleas.
Hey, it's like Enchanted.
The
Yeah,
plague
exactly.
parade comes in.
And the French rat is in charge. I don't know what that was.
I am in charge.
He is in
All
charge.
right, when they fake French rat,
Sorry, just the cigarette smoke gets in my little lungs.
Cigarettes are like huge.
He's got a holder. So he just
so
swats.
it's even longer. It's like all the rats scattered. You can always tell what the French rat is because it's just like it's this ridiculously big holder. Great.
We rolled a 6 and a 2.
A 6. All
Yes.
right. Yeah. You look into Witchred's house, and there you ain't able to cables, but you didn't. I did say that there was like normal like human food there, which is mostly like vegetables and fruits. So you find some some fresh apples, some strawberries, and as you kind of like pull them out, you find that he did have some like nice drinks in one of the cupboards, and you bring that out along with cups and things like that. You decorate with shells. You're not near water, so these are
Snail
things-
shells.
these are snail
Snails.
shells and things like shells out of the garbage from this guy's trash, as like he has like he had some like frozen prawns and like leftover crab from going out one night, like
Oh man.
that you like knocked into some nice decorations.
Also, my pet fleas went out and they found where the fireflies hang out in the cornfield and captured them and put them in a jar, tightened the lid, and then put them there for some mood lighting.
Brothers, why have you forsaken us so?
We ride with the flea, or we ride with the rats. Get down here, you glitter butt.
Capture them all. Excellent. And around the time that you finish up is when you see these river of souls appear as the boatman like rides out.
You are looking very thin.
Oh, yeah, this place looks quite lovely.
Thank you. It is my specialty.
Well, I figured out what was in the forbidden cornfield and why it's forbidden.
Good job, team.
Perhaps if we ever have to go in there, we should also be careful. Since while they are, whatever that thing is, it was definitely evil. It does not seem to work for the Dark Lord. I saw and I explained what I saw. Yeah, it was basically like a big truck monster. I don't know how else to describe it. Wait, a monster? No.
Are you sure you didn't just travel to the part of the corn with the hallucinogens?
I don't think hallucinogens would work on me.
There is a lot of things that I do not understand about you.
There's a lot of things that I don't understand about myself, to be honest.
Still exploring who I am.
Like I do not have eyeballs to speak of. How do I see?
That is a good question. You have no tongue. How do you taste?
How do I speak? All right. I think we should head back to the others now.
So we swipe to Vivica's office. It is now later. It is nighttime as all your classes have finished for the day. You finished grading all the papers that you needed to. The students are currently at the Great Hall, like eating, and like getting ready to go to bed, as it is a school night, and kids would never stay up on a school night.
Never.
As you all are in the office.
I'm telling you guys, I made the team.
You said you cut the captain's hand.
But I still made the team.
Then you killed a plant?
Look, the point is, I made.
There's
the
no
team.
underworld for plants. It's gone. You just erased that from the distance.
There's no plant god.
There's no plant afterlife. Don't you realize this?
You're a monster.
That's why
I
they're
don't wanna talk
functionally
about
immortal.
it. I don't want to talk about that anymore. I was just thinking that if I got onto the team, then me and my new friend Broomy could, hurt Terry.
Right, yeah, I see what you're saying. I think if we sabotage this game and somehow get Terry to break the rules in such a way that it's gets in, that could get him sent out to the forbidden cornfield.
Or I could break Terry with my new friend Broomy while you guys get rid of his friends, Himini and what's his name?
Himini and the ginger.
John. It's John.
Right.
Nobody cares.
I appreciate our accuracy to the thing that we're parodying.
Right, so I quite like this idea. So we have team distracted the friends, and then we have team assassinate Terry.
What do you think, Vivica?
I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, I was giving myself a manicure. I got gel. like she pulls out and I'm like, I'm sorry, what? Yes, 8 children killed Terry. Yeah.
All right, so which team do we want to be on? I'm thinking.
Well, you said you wanted to crush him at the earliest available point.
I do. I would love nothing more than to turn that kid into paste. But I mean, I'm sort of attached to the Horde, and
the Horde can move around by itself. Like rats are pets here.
I'm trying to figure out whether I should take care of the friends or I should take care of that Terry Panner.
Kill Terry Panner like you want.
Here's the thing, like I'm gonna be at the game with him, like, cause I made the team.
I understand, and you'll be you'll be his boatman's wingman. The Horde will distract the friends doing their little magical romance night. I don't know. Can't I have me time? Can't I have a girls' night in? Sip some champagne.
I hate to interrupt here, but a major part of our plan to get them to the makeout point was if they in fact read from the manuscript that we put in the library. And we have no evidence that they did that yet.
Well, I mentioned it, so I'm sure that nerd's already been there.
Well, has anybody gone to check?
We should probably make sure that they
It would be incredibly weird if I went and asked if my students were learning about the makeout point.
Well,
I think you should do it anyway.
We could also check the library records. Having worked in the library before in a previous Horde, I know that all of the libraries have the little cards inside of the books, and then it has like the date and who checked it out last. So
we could go do that.
Sure, I guess.
All right, so the plan right now is me and Bucky, we kill Terry.
Yes.
Horde and Vivica, you go take care of the friends.
Yes.
Right. And I will, the boatman will head off to the library, taking the Horde with them so they can go check on what they wanted to check on.
I'm gonna also go just because I have nothing else to do.
Are we all just going to the library?
And resume giving herself a manicure. Our people don't need to go check a book.
Okay. Yeah, so you go check a book. Along the way you do find Devin Bigback.
Oh no! Rest in power, Devin.
As you are you're just walking along, like you can see off in one of the hallways, which is less used. He is currently like planking, like he is full arms at side, legs locked together on the ground, face down.
Oh no! That's I'm sad. I'm increasingly sad.
I'm really sorry, guys, but there's just something that I gotta do.
Horde,
Wait, no!
You can't kill
You
him.
guys already said that I could eat him.
No!
Come on.
But you can't. This isn't sporting.
This is sporting?
It's not sporting.
Okay, just because you became an athlete
Is
doesn't mean the rest
someone
of us have to.
there?
You can't do
We sneak over to where he is in the shadows.
this. No!
You sound like you have a bunch of tiny feet.
No!
Somebody could see you.
Boatman, could you give him a
Suddenly
lap?
around the corner comes a smart house kid like, gee, Devin, let me help you out. 'Cause I'm
like
boy being
the boatman is
alive."
just watching.
Intently, his eyes, normally like very tiny pinpricks of light, just get brighter. The
No.
Horde approaches.
No,
Horde-
I am committed to my character choice.
Go.
I am Stella Starlight, and I've come up, and boy, am I good friends with Devin. I cannot.
Okay.
Can't kill
the
a
Horde,
child.
You can kill a
see
child, but not
student,
like this. This is
in the
pure
orange
nightmare.
and
fuel.
yellow of it would be this would be a nightmarish way to go.
Yeah,
That's
like, step
I hope
aside
nobody here has
it,
sleep
I
paralysis.
found-
Oh my gosh. The in the orange and yellow of Smart House, a student approaches, and obviously intent on helping out Devin. She's not as close as you and has to get closer, but so if there's something you want to do to stop her, you can, but there is someone approaching.
I will just seeing that our cover is basically like we're no longer alone. Boatman will walk up and be like, "Hey, we found this kid, and he doesn't seem to be able to move. Does this sort of thing happen a lot?"
Oh, Devin. Tragically, yet I don't know why I'm still using Vivica's voice. Hold on, let me get a new character voice.
Imitation is the best form of flattery. Vivica is just a very popular teacher now.
It's incredibly beautiful. and smart.
It's been one day and you were already the most popular.
All the girls
Absolutely.
have
like no
adopted
one
her
understands
accent.
this woman's evil and terrible. They're just like, wow.
Yeah.
She's so pretty.
It's like, I don't like doing character voices like this. Oh yeah, that's my friend. Yeah, that's my friend Devin. And tragically, he does get bullied a lot, but don't worry, I'll take care of him.
The rats are like literally around him, like waiting for the moment. Just like
Are they
drooling.
like right there? Like, can I see them?
We're hidden.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Suppose-
you can't
and
you
she
can't
like
see him, but you
whacks
can
him
hear
on the
Devin like
arm.
whimpering.
She whacks him on the arm, and she's like, "Have you lost weight recently?" Anyways, and she like bounces over.
Boatman will not address that. Well, we just found him like this, like I said. I don't really know much about magic, but do you have any idea who could have done this to him?
Sadly, the list is long. She says,
Oh.
pulling out her wand to undo the thing.
The druggy rat. He literally can't take it anymore and is starting to like break the sneak. Like he is starving, and this is a big old pumpkin pie.
Can I just undo the curse?
Do you want to
Just-
make a roll to see if you can resist eating?
Oh sure, yeah.
Go ahead and do a don't get caught.
Okay, cool. And I guess I'll just use my sneaky trait. I guess.
If you have anything else that will help, go ahead.
Well, I feel like my motivation is food, which would play against me.
that would definitely play against this.
Pet fleas probably.
Your little fleas are pulling you back hair at a time.
Yep. So go ahead and make your roll.
It's a 1.
Oh,
That, my friends, is a critical failure. All right. So just like before, keep in mind that you will need to come up with a lesson at the end of this. But right now, give me a 1-word prompt to talk about how you critically fail.
Let's do dress.
Okay. The horde immediately starts as the druggy rat like I can't take it anymore. It takes a bite. The horde immediately starts swarming as Devin is covered.
No, she has her wand out to do the magic.
Yeah.
Are we
She has her
really
wand
going?
out. She begins to start casting the spell. The rats looking around. Not all of them can start eating Devin at once. They look up at you and they start running up your dress.
I saw this coming. Have I fulfilled? Have I done the spell?
I will say real quick, Horde, can you go ahead and get violent? If you can roll if you roll a 6, or sorry, you roll a 4 or higher, you will be able to, as you are a villain and not just a regular NPC, be able to take out the student before they are able to.
I'm calling BS on this one though. She has her wand out in the middle of doing the spell, and you're saying that a bunch of rats rush me.
There are
This
100
is-
of
this is-
them.
it's surprising.
Danielle,
I have to finish a word here.
Danielle, if you have your wand out,
Mhm.
do
I
you
have to say
think that
one
if
word.
100 rats
If I'm in the
Started
middle of
attacking
one
you.
word,
started attacking you out of
this is Harry Potter, y'all. This isn't like Lord of the Rings. Where I have
It's
to, like,
Terry
do
Panner.
something.
Thank you very much.
Whatever. I
Terry
don't care.
Panner.
Like I
but
like-
also this is a hero versus a villain
Yeah,
sorry,
we are
against
bad
a
I
random
guys.
NPC.
super understand that, but like I'm doing something, and they've done.
You are
like,
you are
8
doing
things on
something,
top
and
of
this is why it's a
Yeah.
roll. So Horde, go ahead.
I'm using my food motivation this time.
Absolutely. And I'm gonna say that's basically all you're gonna be able to roll at this point.
I rolled a 3.
That is a failure. So Devin
Goodness.
Devin is
I would have walked.
immediately up and running
Good.
as the our student here. Would you rather to start like killing these rats who are attacking you, or would you rather just run?
Stella is she's not a fighter, she's a lover. She will scream and panic and run and yell to her good friend Witchard for help.
All right, which the student is asking you for help with all these rats.
the
Devin at this
boatman-
point has just he's dipped. He's gone.
Yeah,
Fair.
The boatman now is like, oh my goodness, where did all these rats come from? I better get the broomstick. And he will go to a broom closet
Oh.
and
I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not opposed to people dying in this, right? But like a man being eaten alive while paralyzed was pretty horrific. I also fully expected you to just like, "Hoo-a-bonk!" Like, let me kill those rats for you, and you bonk me to death.
oh yeah. Mhm.
But does Stella get away? Is she free?
That's up to the boatman.
I don't think she
And the horde, I
poses a
guess.
huge
Well,
threat.
like she's not stopped. She's like running, screaming for help, and you go to a broom closet.
All right, I know this is what the boatman is gonna do.
Is it
The
bonking
boatman has
for
heard
it?
of this sort of this thing that living people get called amnesia, and what he's gonna do is he's gonna bonk Stella over the head so that she forgets about this whole incident.
Amnesiate the rat bites from my flesh.
She's gonna wake up and be like, "Oh, that's weird. I have a rash. I have the plague. What happened?"
Go ahead and make a cunning ploy.
Alrighty.
Um,
I'm using my strength and my gondola. Well, I got a 6, but I also got a 1. So what
That's
is
fine. As long as you succeeded, the one doesn't matter.
that? Okay.
So you bonk. She falls unconscious, and I mean, you think she won't remember it in the morning.
Okay,
Um,
what's the horde doing faced with another unmoving body?
I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, they're gonna want to eat her.
I am gonna take Stella, and I'm gonna like put her all over my shoulder, and I'm gonna take her back to Smart House.
Okay.
What about the other guy though?
He's run away.
Oh, he's
He's
running
gone.
away. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
He has run away. As Bucky, you're just beside. You're like shocked this entire time.
I honestly forgot I was with him.
As you make your way over to Smart
I
House.
turn to Horde, and I'm like, Horde,
Bucky, help me!
Horde, get a hold of yourself. You need to go to the library, remember? And
I'm just sorry. We're just hungry all the time, and you guys promised that we could have Devin, but whatever his name was, and I just I don't know. I saw an opportunity, and I needed a snack, and I just feel like maybe I'm not.
listen,
They like
Horde.
We're minions. We're
Horde,
not
I
evil.
grab a rat. Horde,
speak for yourself.
we were entrusted to succeed where the Dark Lord has failed. If we cannot do that, what are we worth?
Yeah, the Dark Lord's failed to eat all of these children.
We need to be sneaky about this. And I'm not very sneaky. I'm the boatman. I do 2 things.
I boat,
row my
not
boat.
man.
I row my boat and I swing my boat. I'm out of my element here too. Now you're gonna get your little furry butt and you're gonna go to that library.
Which one?
All of them. As my eyes like glow red. And he like stomps away.
So boatman, you make your way back to well, you eventually find yourself to at Smart House's dorm.
Yeah.
In front of it is a statue of a it's like the thinker.
Okay.
Except for he is wearing a wizard hat that is just like ridiculously tall.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
Is he
All right,
still naked?
There is one fig leaf that is like
He's got his big leaf and a hat. He's good.
yeah. Yeah, he's got a fig
This
leaf,
is-
and the fig leaf is enchanted so that no matter what angle you view it from, the
Good.
fig leaf is always in the way.
Good.
Uh,
Good.
It's statue nudity. I don't think that's crazy. Too crazy.
It's not too crazy, but like one, I Danielle don't want to walk into a school with a bunch of children where they're like, the bathroom humor is going to be exponentially worse if they can just see a statue freewheeling at any given
Oh.
point, right? Like, this is like, oh,
You
the
make a
children.
great
It's like,
point.
the children.
You make a great point.
Also, I think it's hilarious that he's like, out of everything I could wear, just the wizard hat. Like, that's it.
And the
All this
fig
boy
leaf.
needs.
All right. Boatman is just gonna do I see a door anywhere?
you can see that there is like an archway with a brick wall behind him.
Okay. I'm gonna what would be the password for the smart people? All right. I'm just gonna go up and I'm gonna say E equals MC squared.
The statue like animates a bit as it like turns to look at you.
Oh, hello. I'm just dropping off this student who fell unconscious, and I place Stella at the foot of the statue. And I'm like, good day, man.
Okay. Yeah, you start walking away as you can hear the statue starting to like start saying a math problem that is like way too complex for you as you just walk away, leaving her at the base of the statue. Absolutely amazing.
Amazing.
The horde, you head out to the library, and go to check on the books that you planted. You do see that the libraries at this time of night completely deserted. There's just the librarian, essentially. Go ahead and make a look around for me.
I'm also with them to make sure they don't eat any more
Please.
children.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna be using my sneaky trait and maybe my pet fleas to help look around. More eyes.
Okay.
That's a 5 and a 3.
Okay. Yeah, on a 5, I will say that you do find that the book that you planted the information in is checked out. You don't know by who, but it's not here.
I try and put some moves on the librarian and figure out.
How
Oh,
old is the
absolutely.
librarian?
Okay. So the librarian is as you look at them, they are a they appear to be a parakeet in a cage. That is like essentially like being piloted. Like the parakeet has like little levers in front of them, and they have like a little like atomic, like it's a like a robot that's being piloted by a parakeet.
Hey there, hot stuff. I don't know. I don't know what's
We've
more
gone to such
attractive.
bad places this time.
I don't know what's more attractive, your contraption here or your actual feathers.
I need to check how long parakeets live.
That's essential to if this pickup line lands or not.
It kind of is. It looks at you. Right, that's kind of creepy.
True, but
I'm only 7 years old.
Oh. Oh, sorry. I thought we were all teenagers here.
Nope, that's the end of my lifespan. Right?
Oh,
It's not like dog years.
So you're basically a teenager in parrot years,
I'm a parakeet.
parakeet years.
Listen,
Listen,
you're great, but I feel like this is not the right time, place, or really, this is the worst possible time you could be flirting with me, right? Besides, we're not even the same species. You're a human,
True.
and I'm a bird.
true. I just, I recognize a smooth, shiny set of eyes when I see them.
Listen, I don't have a
Anyhow.
book-related question. I need to ask you to leave.
All right.
This is making me very uncomfortable.
All right, look, I just was wondering whether my friend checked out a certain book because I've been telling her she should go after this guy, right? And I think she finally had the courage
It's
to
not
do it.
you, is it?
No.
This is not how you. This is not how you treat other people.
No. She sees through all this just like you did because you're smart. But yeah, I just wanted to see if she finally got the confidence to go after our friend.
Go ahead.
Could you help a human out?
Go. Go ahead and talk it over.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give you a +1 because this person does want you to leave. And it's very convinced that you're a human.
Okay.
It's paper to bird eyes.
Okay, so that I'm not exactly looking cool right now. Can I use inspirational? Is that too?
Sure, we'll say
Okay.
inspirational. You're definitely inspiring them to make you want to leave.
2 3s.
Young men should not be trying to get information on the female students. I'll report this to the faculty.
Okay, you don't have to get snippy.
Don't
have to get snippy.
It like walks over to a window and like you can see it like hoist it up and then like opens up the cage and then the parakeet like flies off.
Darn it, I really thought that would work. Oh wait, maybe there's a record book.
Yeah, go ahead and look around.
Okay. Can I ask the horde to help me look around for the record book because they're better at looking?
They're there.
Hey, horde, look around for a record book. See if her name is in it.
Okie dokie. Okay. You 3 open that drawer, and then you 3 open that drawer, and Pet Fleas, you're looking great. You're so cute. Oh, come here, let me pet you. I guess I'm not sneaky. Am I being
Sure.
sneaky? Sure.
I'll say sneaky. Yeah. Looking for clandestine information. That's a very like sneaky thing, I think.
Oh, it's a 6.
That's a 6.
Ooh.
Absolutely. As the like automata is just like gone, powered down as the librarian has flown away to report this very creepy student asking about after the female students. You find that the logbook is just like in like the top drawer, and the last book, the last like 12 books that were checked out were all by Himini. And one of those was the book that you had changed to include information about Makeout Point.
Yes.
Do we get a treat now?
Oh,
Yeah, a treat sounds great.
it looks like there's some traces of coffee in the sorting mug.
That'll do.
Does that do it for you?
You hold out the sorting mug and the rats go in there and they start eating it up, and you chew them up, go ew, 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 gross.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Who's going you? Are we going you? Well,
No, the mug.
oh, the mug.
The mug
Oh,
has
the
rats in it.
mug. I forgot that they're sentient.
Please just shatter me. I think this is the end.
You're lucky you're not made out of flesh, mug.
All right. So
This is great. All we have to do is watch. Someone has to watch for Himini for when they go out into the field, right? Obviously, because she's gonna bring her boy toy over. And then, just push him into the cornfield. And I'll take care of Terry, and the boatman will help me take care of Terry at the game tomorrow. And it'll be great.
All right.
Nice.
So we swipe to the next day. So who's going to the game and who's going to make out point?
The boatman is going to the game and Bucky is going to the game.
Boatman and Bucky. All right. So Vivica and the Horde head out to make
Vivica
out.
has dressed for the game because, of course, she needs to show off like her retro sporty outfit. It's very.
Oh
it's
yeah.
very good. Yeah, so she's like dressed to the nines and just like, ugh, I have to go into a cornfield.
But before you do head out, there's a knock on your office door.
Yes.
Outside is Himini.
Oh, hello. What can I do for you?
Hi, Miss Foxworthy. I'm meeting a boy today, and well, I mean, you just like always look so glamorous. I was wondering if maybe you could like maybe give me some tips.
Vivica wouldn't hesitate, but Danielle is nervous because I remember what we've said. Okay. Vivica's like, oh, I could probably spare a few minutes. Come in. Now,
All right.
what were you thinking?
Well, I was thinking like kind of like something classic. Is that a style?
I have a few ideas. How extensively do I get to make over this child? Like, how much time do I have? This is a good question.
Oh, yeah. This is like 2 hours before.
That's dangerous. Okay.
You
But
have a
also
significant
part
amount
of our
time.
plan is that Himini gets to make out point,
Mhm,
right?
yeah.
So like
Yeah, yeah. Yes. Okay. So Vivica's gonna like she loves beauty, the industry, right? Like she will go full Mary Kay lady on Himini. Like she'll pull out all of her MLM products, her MLM products that she has, like it's her business.
Absolutely.
And she'll be like giving the whole pitch and then like giving Himini the starter set, and explain like, this is how you do it. And when you get back, just tell all your friends, and then like the whole speech.
Okay, go ahead and do a cunning ploy for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me. Okay, does this count as me using my alchemy?
If they're alchemical, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Does pushing your MLM on someone count as being the fairest in the land? Like, contribute to that, considering you're enslaving the people beneath you with beauty.
I will say, being the fairest in the land, you know how to make someone look good.
Okay. What am I doing? Am I selling her this, or am I making her up? Like, what's the roll for?
Both.
Both.
You're doing both.
Okay, how many dice does that mean I get?
I believe that's
Three?
3, right?
3?
Because
Get
that's
it. All right.
your alchemy kit, your alchemy skill, and then the fact that you're gorgeous.
Oof. I got a 3, a 3, and a 2.
Oh,
Okay.
poor Himini.
Poor Himini.
Himini listens, and she kind of gives it like, yeah, I'll sign up, once this is done. Like, doesn't give you any money on the spot, unfortunately.
Fair.
That if you
I'm
if you'd
not
gotten a
asking-
6, she would have given
I
you
don't
money.
think
on the
she
spot.
would have the money for a startup on herself.
She would have
Like, on her
tried.
person.
She would have tried. But with a 3, 3, and a 2, I mean, you're not an idiot. This isn't like the Joker makeup,
Mhm.
but it was more like a lateral move. Like you it went from very nerdy girl who doesn't do makeup and it's just kind of like slightly like naturally like pretty to girl who doesn't really know how to do makeup and it's kind of taking away from her beauty a bit.
Like, it's a bit distracting. It's like, oh, she's like really gone over the lip line. And it's like, oh, those are some eyebrows you drew on there.
And like the colors don't
Trying too
exactly
hard.
like the colors work for you.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Vivica did her face onto Himini.
It's very good.
And it doesn't
It's
look
like
great on
carving
this
out
13-year-old.
cheekbones, but like in the wrong spot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Contouring a nose wrong. That's amazing.
This is definitely a choice. As you look at it, you're like, all right, pretty, not as pretty as me, but looking more like me. So there you go.
Yeah. Okay.
As she will go ahead and leave the office and head out to make out point.
Y'all, I was very nervous because if I passed that role and I made her gorgeous, Vivica would realize what's happening and kill Himini on the spot. It's like, oh, there's a cauldron here.
That is the objective.
Yeah, but like she doesn't want to kill Himini. She wants to make Himini a prodigy, and she will be very sad if she thinks Himini's going to better her.
All of us are like really impulsive in our own ways, messed up
Incredibly.
ways. Maybe not Bucky, but
Bucky is a stabilizing factor here. All of you are the worst.
I think Bucky's impulse is like he has to look cool at all times.
yeah.
And if he can, he'll do it. He'll do it. Like he will do the keg stand while on fire,
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I love this trash fire team.
So
Yeah.
the Horde and Vivica make their way to Makeup Point, where you can see Himini and John are there. John has worn a slightly less stained shirt today.
Aw, romance.
Cute.
That's pretty much how boys do it.
Without a doubt.
As Himini approaches, and she's all made up. Vivica and the Horde are staying back to stay out of sight, as it would be very weird to follow her into this.
Please tell me this is like in the first reboot of the Jumanji movie, where like Vivica explains like this is how you be a hot girl, and she's like,
there was
okay.
the montage,
and
yeah.
then she goes and like she did not learn all the hot girl tricks in 15 minutes. Like, so she's like doing it all kind of wrong, and Vivica's just like
she's like swaying her hips way too much,
like almost stumbling.
Oh,
and
yeah.
She's just like,
and she's like she's biting her lip, but it's like the entire.
It's the other way around. It's like a.
And she's got buck teeth too, so.
bite your lip. 20 minutes later. Hey, John.
Okay.
Thankfully, John is currently distracted. As you can see, he's got a small like radio, and he's currently listening into the game, which is about to start.
Romance.
Oh, jeez.
As he is friends with Terry and wants to kind of keep up with him, and is also, maybe not the best person to be on a date with, and is distracted by sports.
Is the objective here to take them out or just to distract them?
Both. Take them out, though. I think was
I
the
don't
original.
think I don't think he specified. I think he just
We
said
did not
take care of.
specify. It
Yeah.
feels very, very true to the vibe we've created. That Vivica's like, yeah, we're distracting the kids, making sure that they don't come to the rescue.
Having played this game,
And the
before,
Horde's like, we're going to kill them.
I will say, heroes kind of hard to kill.
Yes.
Just throwing that out there.
Yes, but like, I fully believe we two have completely different objectives here, like understandings of what's gonna happen.
Whatever happens will happen.
It will be.
You can hear over the radio. All right, the game is about to start. Introducing our two new teams. The other house has brought on a new member by the name of Bucky Foxworthy, child of the new abjuration professor. Vivica, you realize if your intent is to distract them and Terry Panner is supposed to die, that radio is a problem.
The radio is a problem.
Also, also just not good to have on a date.
Yeah, screw that guy.
He's not good for her.
Mhm. You should kill him and take all his money, like I do. Okay.
We the Rats offer up our musical team. We have a barbershop quartet among us.
Are they good?
We can serenade.
Are they good?
Oh my gosh.
They're rats.
I love the idea that I love the idea that John thinks Himini enchanted them and Himini thinks John enchanted them. Enchanted
That's
the rats.
very good. Yeah.
I mean, my idea was just to stay within the corn and be like musical magic.
Yeah. I'm trying to think how to get rid of this radio.
Are you not
okay.
magical?
I
Are
am,
you
not just,
but
like,
it,
Throw acid on it?
My favorite part,
James,
guys,
do I have a bottle of acid that I can just hawk at this radio?
I have an alchemical
Hey, you
kit.
got your mobile like alchemy kit. You could easily just like oh yeah, mix these two together, acid.
Cole, what's your favorite part?
Oh, I was just gonna say this reminds me of my favorite part of Harry Potter, where the villains have to make sure that Harry
Date
and
goes out successfully.
the date goes well, so that they can take care of Harry Potter.
Yeah. Bellatrix is just like hiding in the corner.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so
I will say
Vivica-
making acid is trivial for you.
yeah, Vivica
Um,
super makes the acid, but she's gonna turn to one of the Horde and be like, "Can you go pour this on the radio? Just trust me."
Yeah, this will be a don't get caught.
For me or Lorat.
I will say a dealer's or like player's choice. One of the two of you have to do it.
I think it would be about equal. I think we both would be rolling 2 dice. So
like a one to check
I will say
the
that
acidity level.
This is more like the Horde trying to sneak around than Vivica. All right, so Horde, go ahead and make me a roll.
Right,
For
this-
don't get caught.
This is gonna be the rat that never speaks. He has he's a tiny body. He has a hood on all of the time, and his steps are the quietest.
And under the hood, he has
Is he a
one
monk?
earbud that like taped to him. That's like blasting My Chemical Romance into his ear.
Yeah.
hair over his eyes.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, it's like silent and wears a hood. That's either like an emo or the Mouse Reaper. I don't know which.
I mean, I was going for like a rogue, but like that works.
Oh,
What are rogues but the
What are
scene
rogues but
kids
emos?
of D&D?
I rolled a
Not the scene
6.
kids, the emos of D&D.
a 6. Very
Good
well
for
done.
me.
He you go ahead and describe how he destroys this radio with acid.
He walks over tippy toey. He gets right behind it and goes. As the vial's a little big. And then and then scurries on back.
The radio dissolves, and then the acid evaporates, and there's nothing left.
Ron is
Did
just
they
like,
notice
hey!
the sudden destruction of the radio?
Oh, that's true. They might be too into each other. Or not.
How is this date going?
Significantly better now, as the you know, he has the radio off to his side. As the rat retreats and the radio is destroyed, he looks around to see what happened with the radio. Looks around and can't see anything as there's no evidence left behind. And is now instead of listening to the game, paying attention to Himini and what she has been talking about for the past like 5 minutes.
Brutal.
And then it's time for a quartet, I believe. They get as close as they can without being seen and start to sing a tune that is native to rats for the most romantic of moments.
Go ahead and do a cunning ploy.
I don't think I can really use any of my talents for this. So
Do the fleas chime in?
please.
The
They do
fleas are doing percussion.
Yeah.
Okay. We got the fleas doing some percussion.
All right.
They're
go
like
ahead and roll-
whapping the corn stalks.
Go ahead and roll it.
2.
As you the rats like crawl out of the cornfield and begin to start making their noise. Himini like squeaks, and then like you can see she just like as Ziggly pulls out her wand and blasts. You take a harm and go ahead and roll a d6 to see if the horde is destroyed by this.
Oh,
The whole horde.
I rolled a 6.
Okay, you're fine.
I'm on fire
as-
today.
As the barbershop quartet comes out, begin to start singing, and boom, like just fire, roasted ash.
Squeak. Wait, did you just say the barber quartet is just gone?
Yeah.
Oh,
We don't have that anymore.
96 rats.
You're now down to 96 rats.
96 rat is in the haunted corn maze. 96 rats in the.
This is what
I
happens when you
would
play
say
100
that-
characters. Some of them die.
I would say that sort of situation would garnish a hug, probably. It's pretty scary.
John
John needs some emotional support.
Sorry, John.
Donald.
Donald looks at him and he is like, "That was pretty cool."
What, you
She's
really
like-
think so?
Yeah, that's I was like you know, like fireballs are pretty like, you know, normal, but like you just did it so fast, it was pretty sweet.
Stop.
Yeah, you're kind of cool, you know. It's cool like watching you do magic, because like to me it's like super mundane, but like it's new to you because like you're like new to all this magic stuff.
Wow, gee, that's so sweet the way that you say that. I'm gonna get a little closer to you now.
Um, I'm gonna need one last roll for this. Vivica, can you just make me a cunning ploy real quick? This is to reflect your hot girl training of Hermione.
Okay.
To see if Hermione can seal this deal.
Does my MLM magic count?
I will say yes.
Okay. It's 1 and a 2.
No.
So can
I
you give me a
wanted them
one-word
to
prompt
get
here?
together.
Do what?
Can you give me a one-word prompt here?
Dang. It's that kind of failure.
Spider. I'll give it to you.
Okay. As the
Oh, dear.
Oh
the because Vivica doesn't know about any of this, right? Vivica's just there like hiding in the
What
the
would she
haunted
freaking
cornfield.
do in the corn maze? Like, she was a good student. She never went to the stupid place.
Yeah. And no one told you about anything that was found in there. So like to you, it's like, okay, I'm evil, they're evil. Like, hey, you know.
Yeah,
we'll
she's
be
doing her
fine.
whole thing. She's like having a moment, looking all cute, being like, "Ah, I did my job so well."
Suddenly, from behind you, here, as one of the truck
Oh, no.
spiders just bursts out of the thing, running you down. Take a harm. Go ahead and make a d6 roll.
When their date was
3.
so bad and loud that it made
3,
the
you're
truck
fine.
mad.
Okay.
Oh.
Just didn't
She's
have-
a little less cute now, but she's still.
no, like you are maybe physically basically fine, just maybe a little scratch. Your outfit, big tire mark.
Okay.
Which is really where the harm is coming from at this
Yeah.
point.
It's like the
as this thing-
psychological damage.
This thing bursts out. You dodge out of the way. It runs into the clearing that was made. As Himini and John like look at each other and they're like and they just start bolting
Which direction do they go?
towards the school.
Frick. Okay.
As you can see, both of them are like waving their wands in the air, be like, summon broomstick.
Okay. This is not great for me. Because I don't want them to die, but I don't want them to escape either.
I don't know. I think that might be a good place to leave it. Kind of on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, that would
and-
be.
I
That's
think
a
this
good
is where
cliffhanger.
this is where we're going to leave it. We'll pick up next week with the magical polo game and the results of this truck spider thing that we have going on here.
And I promise you, I'm not going to think about it the slightest bit this week. I will come in head empty.
No thoughts. Only
No
scream.
thoughts.
Oh, only vibes.
All
Right.
right,
Well,
we'll pick this
if
up.
you are listening to this, we are a bit of funny. We have a podcast that we do that can be found everywhere podcasts are. We do some family-friendly improv. Also, we'll be back in 2 week time to resume the story of Terry Panner and that time we actually got him.
That's my
for
favorite
sure,
book.
for
That's
sure,
my favorite
actually
book.
killed him.
Huh, Terry Panner and the time we actually got him.
I love how
Terry Panner
love
and the
how-
unfortunate demise.
I love how
Yeah.
true to form Terry Panner is the least interesting character in our.
That is so mean. I will fight you on that point. Harry
that note,
Potter's a very
everybody-
interesting character.
Everybody say goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye, and I'm
Bye.
sorry for all the things the Horde did.